Hey team, so this is just a quick how to use the app and also showing you all of the features to make sure that you are making the most of your coaching app and the coaching service. So you will either be emailed today or in the next couple of days a link from TrueCoach to download and set up your account. From there, you will then download the app. You will see I have TrueCoach in the bottom left corner. So I will open it up now and show you what it looks like. So this is your dashboard. And this is where you'll have all of your programming, your nutrition, and any tasks that I assign to you will show up on your dashboard. So including your body weight check-ins and your Sunday weekly check-ins as well. So your workouts are all there. If you miss anything or if anything you can't get done on a certain day, you would just go to past workouts and you can search when they were and complete them at any time. So I'll just show you the features. You've got the messenger feature, which is how you can contact me at any time. Just keep in mind the hours that I gave you in my promise document. I tend to not try to check my messages on a Sunday. So if you do send me a message on Sunday, please know that I will get back to you on the following Monday. So within 24 hours. Bottom right corner, you have your account. Now this is basically all of your information that you need. And it will have all of your data and everything that we work through. So firstly, you'll have your goals, which will just be set up the top. So if you ever need a reminder, just hit that button. You'll have your nutrition, which will be assigned to you after the first week. You will be assigned calories and a protein goal. If you hit the eye in the top right corner, your coach will give you a little bit of a rundown of why you have the targets that you do. And you'll also be given an example meal plan catered to your calories and protein target. Now, keep in mind, this is not a structured plan. This is just a loose plan to show clients what they can eat and the volume of food. And also almost like an ideal day of eating. But however, I know that you're not a machine. You like to eat out or you may have a family meal. So also just making sure that we're being realistic as well. So you'll have all of this after your first week. So you'll have a breakdown of your meals, the nutrition example meal plan explained to you, and some general tips. You'll also have an example of what it looks like to create a food shopping list. If you do not currently plan out your meals or plan out your food shopping list, I would suggest that you start. First of all, it saves you money and it also helps you to stay on track. You'll have an example meal planner, and then some food item recommendations, which you can find at Tesco's, Aldi, or any general supermarket. Okay, underneath nutrition, you have your metrics. This is where we keep all of your progress trackers. So physical performance, your cardio trials, so your run times. It will have all of your body measurements as well. And this is where we track everything visually through a graph. So for the first 7 days, you will be weighing in every single day, ideally in the morning. And this is so we can get a baseline of where you're at. So if you would like to add in your body weight, you can go plus in the top right corner, add in your weight, push save, and it will just automatically upload for you. So that is a quick way of just updating your metrics. So body weight will be required every day for the first 7 days, and then thereafter it's just dependent on the coach and client how often you update. Progress pictures, so this is where you'll keep all of your progress pictures. We usually update these every 2 to 4 weeks, once again depending on the client. So you would just tap on plus and then you would go through and add your photos and push save. Underneath there, you have a whole library of resources. So you have cheat sheets, you have eating out guides. I highly recommend that you have a look through here and really take your time. You will find stuff that is super, super helpful and that can help you. So just a reminder, you've got your client check-in guide. This is probably one of the most important documents. For your first check-in, please go ahead and read this and just refresh your memory. You also have, we'll just scroll down a little bit, how to set up MyFitnessPal. So if you need a refresher again, there is a guide on how to use MyFitnessPal. And you also have a bunch of recipe books that you have access to. So these are amazing just for trying to come up with new ideas. It has your calories, your proteins, everything that you need, and it's super easy to follow. So you have about 4 to 5 recipe books in your True Coach, so you can go through that and have a look. And then your equipment, which is something that you can update for me. So you might say, brought some 5 kg dumbbells. Now this is really important because it helps me with your programming. If you have more equipment, I can program more things for you. And that is all done. So those are all of your features within your app. So make sure that you use full view of everything. And if we just go back to your workouts. So when you first start on the app, you will have something that says start here. You'll push begin and you will just go through and tick everything off. So if you can, just give a little tick or a thumbs up or any comments. Make sure you hit the completed button, go through, make sure you do all of that, popping in your results when you need to. Let's say it's like that, completed, swipe. There will be videos where there will be an explanation needed. So if there is more explanation needed, you'll just hit on the video and watch through that. Complete all that. Once you get to the end, if you have any questions, just type them out for me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And then you will make sure that you push complete workout, and that just turns the workout to green. So if it stays red, it comes up as it hasn't been completed. So if you have, make sure you complete it. You'll also have a link to synchronize your True Coach to MyFitnessPal. What this means is that when you do MyFitnessPal, it'll automatically sync to the app so I can track your calories and all of your macros as well. So you'll click on that link and just follow it through. All right, so you will have movement testing, which will be in your first week. Make sure that you read the information. I usually just give a little bit of tips and information that you need. And then there will always be videos of each movement, so you know exactly what you are doing. And so it all makes sense. If that comes up, video unavailable, can you please just message me so I can send you the link for it? Unfortunately, this does happen with the app sometimes, and I don't know unless I'm on the client view. So that is a bit frustrating. So you'll just have all your videos up through here and all your assessments. So you'll just scroll down, make sure that you're adding in your photos. So let's just say, for example, that's a photo of me doing a couch stretch, or you would add in your video. So making sure that you give as much feedback as possible. So right hip felt more tight, pain in this position. So the more feedback you give, the more I'm able to kind of coach you and provide any alternatives if I need to. So you'll just go through. You also have a timer in your phone. So if you have a plank or your push-up test, you can use the timer to make sure that you have that access to it. So that is there as well, which is quite handy. So that is what it looks like in terms of your programming. Feedback at the end of the workout, if there's anything that came up that you struggled with or that you really enjoyed, just giving me that feedback allows me to make sure that what I'm programming is enjoyable for you, but also kind of what we need to work on as well. So feedback is super important. Don't neglect your cool down at the end and complete your workout. So last thing, guys, is the detailed 3-day food log. So when you sign on, you will be required to do MyFitnessPal and a detailed 3-day food diary. So what that means is that we will get photos of your food. So here it says, please take a photo of each meal. And this is so I can get a very accurate view of how you're eating. So let's say that's one of your food, and you would say 2 times chicken pitters, and just let me know if you weighed out sauces, oils, and meat put into MyFitnessPal. So if you can just give as much feedback as possible. Let's say for this you had a snack. So 150 grams of pineapple, ate the whole tub, And let's say you forgot to take a photo or something. Let's say 2 times biscuits with a cup of tea with skim milk. So the more detail you give, the better it is for me to understand. So you'd go through and complete your diary, and you also have a couple of daily steps. You would just write in. So let's say you do 6,000 and no other exercise. You would just go complete. And water intake, you would just pop in there. And make sure you push complete. Cool, so that is everything in terms of the programming. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out and message me.